No, but for real, like the title says, is paying retail the new flex in sneakers. I mean, I guess I'd rather that than people thinking paying a really high price, like 5 to 6 times the retail cost of a sneaker, being a flex. Because I'll be honest, it's not. I know some people, especially young people, think it deserves a prize or an award or a trophy, and it doesn't. Not at all. A flex is not paying 3 to 4 times the retail price, or even more than that when the actual retail cost of the shoe itself is likely not worth what you get. Looking at you, Plastic Panda. We can all agree, if we look back to 2020 when everyone was locked down, but we had stimulus money, so pairs that should have been easier to get were certainly not easier to get because you had those who were in it for a long time, those just entering the game, those only there for a short time and a good time and looking to resell. We can agree 2020 was different. And you'll always have those pairs that are still difficult to attain in hand, whether it's the lost and found Jordan 1 or the white cement reimagined Jordan 3 that's coming up. And I say hard to attain for the masses, right? Like if some people are able to get their hands on multiple pairs, they've built up so many points, they have connections, they have plugs, then fine, you're the exception, you're not the rule. Some pairs will still be difficult to get in hand. However, if we take a look though, there's a little bit of a shift that's happening, right? Some pairs are available past release date, and you know what? I love it for people. Now, these pairs being available can be due to inflation, someone's household income just simply changing, people having more discernment, and I absolutely positively love that for you guys. Maybe you're saving for other things. Listen, maturity occurs in all areas of life, even in collecting and in sneakers and things that you have really just honed in on and spent so much energy and attention and resources on. It can change, it can shift. It doesn't mean you love it any less. It just means your focus has shifted a little bit. There's not an issue with that, but I will say this, we have seen that shift with certain retros and different pairs still available past release date. Let me just be clear right here, okay? Unless you're a reseller, you shouldn't care that a pair is still available after release date. And if you missed that, run it back one more time. Just hit that 10-second rewind, run it back. You should not care if a pair is still available past release date unless you are a reseller, and that sounds like a personal problem. So what if a new flex came about and really took over? A flex that isn't based on, oh my God, I paid this dollar amount for a shoe, or I was able to get this shoe only for retail. Don't get me wrong, it's great when we get pairs for retail. Okay, listen, those retail, okay? Like a lot of my pairs are retail as well, but I don't see that as a flex. The algorithm just worked in my favor to be able to secure a pair, or worked in a friend's favor to be able to secure a pair and hit me with the retail assist. But I would love the shift to go towards a focus truly on just what we love and what we value. Because even in my own comment section, if I make a video and maybe I'm just speaking on money, or I don't want to pay the price for something, even if it's for resale and I really love it, people will say, yeah, because there's no way I would ever pay that price for that shoe. And I'm not saying that because I've paid north of $700 for shoes before, and I'm sure some people would think they would never pay that for a shoe. That's fine, and that is great for you. That has zero to do, zero impact with me, my relation to the shoe, why I wanted to pay that for the shoe, my finances. That had nothing to do with it. So I think we also have to get away from that. If someone wants to pay a certain amount for a shoe, great. I don't think it's a flex. It's just your choice to pay that for the shoe because for you, it's worth it. Same way that somebody just pays retail for a shoe, fine. The real flex to me, and I wouldn't even think it should be a flex, just the real confidence you should move with in this game and in life is buying what you like, well, I think what you love in 2023. Is it true to your style, especially in the moment? Does it always, no matter what, fit within your budget? And are you happy with the purchase, the all-around selection that you've made? That's the only focus that there should be. Not if it was retail or if it was resale. Quite frankly, I don't care. You shouldn't care. We just shouldn't care. Like, your day should not be consumed based on that. Hopefully it's not. Just a quick vid. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you ever would like to have my budgeting ebook, it is free. Just go ahead, hit the email in my description box. It's in the description box of every single video or short. I will get that to you, and you can just go ahead and make a set budget. And it really focuses on, once you've taken care of your fixed expenses, you then focus on saving and making any extra debt payments if you need to, especially to pay off high credit card interest debt, and then treat yourself. And the treat yourself is usually in relation to sneakers. It can be clothes. I do have a new coat to go ahead and show you guys as we move into spring here, so I'll have that video out soon. But as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.